Good morning, everyone. Will you please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem, which will be performed by seniors Ashley and Emma Schmitz. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, special guests, family and friends, and members of the class of 2026, welcome to the Ashland High School commencement exercises. I would like to introduce those seated behind me, beginning from my left and to the graduates' right. The Superintendent for the Ashland City Schools, Mr. Steve Paramore, Ashland City Mayor, Mr. Matt Miller, members of the Ashland City Schools Board of Education, Board President, Mrs. Pam Mowry, Mr. Rick Brindley, Mr. Greg Summers, Mr. John Tevan, Treasurer for the Ashland City Schools, Mr. Kyle Klingler, Ashland High School Principal, Mr. Josh Packard, Heartland Technical Education Center Testing Coordinator and Satellite Supervisor, Mr. John Davis, Senior Class Co-Advisor, Mr. Rich Wazowski, and Senior Class Co-Advisor, Mrs. Nikki Fisher. It is my pleasure to now introduce the Superintendent of the Ashland City Schools, Mr. Steve Paramore.
Good morning, graduates, families, friends, members of the Board of Education, staff, administration, special guests, and the Ashland community. On behalf of the Ashland City Schools Board of Education, our administration, and more than 350 dedicated employees, welcome to this special celebration honoring the Ashland High School class of 2026. Today is a day of accomplishment, pride, reflection, and hope. Before anything else, I want to recognize the parents, grandparents, guardians, families, friends, mentors, and supporters who are here with us today. Thank you for your unwavering love and commitment to these graduates. Thank you for supporting your children, supporting our schools, and supporting this incredible community. Your investment of time, sacrifice, encouragement, and belief helped make this moment possible. Today, we celebrate with you and for you as well. Graduates, we are incredibly proud of you. For many of you, we've watched your journey since kindergarten. We've watched you grow academically, socially, emotionally, and relationally. We've watched you experience victories and disappointments, success and adversity, confidence and uncertainty. Through it all, you persevered. And today, you conquered. As educators, there's no greater reward than seeing students walk across this floor knowing they are prepared for the future ahead. We know we have helped shape your knowledge, but we also hope we've shaped your moral compass, your character, your resilience, and your ability to care for others. Each year as superintendent, I look for a moment that inspires the message I want to share with the graduating class. This year, that moment came during the Ashland High School Academic Recognition Assembly on May 20th, right here in Arrow Arena. During the ceremony, a naval officer presented scholarships to two seniors, Evan Reinhardt and Lucas Christian, who have answered the call to serve our country. Every year, we are honored to celebrate our students who choose a life of military service, sacrifice, and leadership. But during that presentation, one announcement especially stayed with me. It was shared that senior Evan Reinhardt would be entering U.S. Navy SEAL BUDS candidacy after completing his basic training. At that moment, I found myself thinking about what that kind of commitment truly represents. The qualities required to become a Navy SEAL are not just military qualities. They are human qualities, leadership qualities, character qualities. They represent the standard we hope to instill in every student who walks through the doors of Ashland City Schools. It made me ask a question. What if every person had a little Navy SEAL inside of them? What if every graduate sitting before us today searched for and discovered that inner Navy SEAL as you begin your next journey? What if you chose to live with honor, courage, and commitment in everything you do? Would your impact on your future, your family, your workplace, your community, and even the world become greater? I believe it would. Navy SEALs understand service, they understand trust, they understand discipline and sacrifice. They are forged through adversity and taught to never quit. Graduates, life will challenge you. There will be moments when things do not go according to plan. There will be setbacks, failures, disappointments, and uncertainty. When those moments come, can you find that same never quit attitude? Can you lead with integrity? Can you put others before yourself? Can you stay loyal to your values? Can you take responsibility not only for your own actions, but for the impact you have on others? Can you continue to grow into leaders? I believe you can, because we have already watched you do it. We've watched this graduating class grow in discipline, innovation, perseverance, and character. We know you possess the tools necessary to continue excelling in whatever path you choose. Evan Reinhardt's decision to pursue becoming a Navy SEAL serves as an inspiration not only to this graduating class, but to all of us. His commitment reminds us that leadership is not about titles or recognition. Leadership is about service. It is about courage. It is about loyalty, sacrifice, resilience, and the willingness to do hard things for something greater than yourself. Ashland City Schools has been your home for possibly up to 13 years. Ashland City Schools has been your foundation. And while today marks the end of one chapter, it is also the beginning of another. As you receive your diploma today, remember this: our support for you does not end here. You will always be part of the Arrow family. You are part of something bigger than yourself. You now carry the responsibility and privilege of representing what it means to be an Ashland Arrow wherever life takes you, whether you remain here in Ashland or travel far beyond it. You carry with you the skills, values, ideals, and character traits that reflect the very best of humanity. So go forward and lead. Serve others. Be courageous. Be honorable. Be resilient. Never quit. And most importantly, be the best version of your inner Arrow. I'd like to conclude my remarks this morning with a quote about leadership that I hope will inspire you as you move into the next stage of your journey. Leadership gets complicated the moment your decisions disappoint someone. People may question your motives, misunderstand your intentions, or rewrite your heart based on one hard moment. You cannot lead well if every difficult decision has to pass through the filter of being liked. Sometimes leadership means carrying misunderstanding while still choosing what is the best for the most. Stay grounded anyway. Your job is not to win every opinion. It's to lead with integrity, honesty, and care. Class of 2026, your future is waiting. Congratulations, and always, go Arrows. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce to the podium the 54th mayor of the great city of Ashland, the Honorable Matt Miller.
Well, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful superintendent here at the Ashland City Schools. We have a superintendent, although at times who may make decisions that don't make everyone happy. The reality, unless it comes to calling off school for snow days. Sometimes I just think he's done the students a favor when he calls off school on some of these snow days and the sun's shining and there isn't a snowflake on the street. But the bottom line is, it's only because he loves you. He loves all of you, and not just when you're graduating seniors, but we have a wonderful superintendent. Now listen, Melanie would be joining me today, but she believes in education so much she's doing a fellowship right now halfway across the country. So this was a weekend she couldn't miss to do her capstone project, but if she was here, she'd probably get up here and she'd say, one of my favorite parts about today is watching all the girls' shoes as they come in. She loves to see the personality that you express with your shoes, and I believe she actually said that one of these graduation days when we were up here. Well, here's the deal. As I come here today and I see all of these cars, and the cars are parked every direction as far as you can see. In fact, some of you probably walked as far as you can imagine. But what I'm going to tell you is I started thinking about my own graduation. It was 31 years ago, and you know, I was thinking, what am I going to say that anyone's going to remember? Because you know what? I remember my graduation 31 years ago. I was the speaker, and I don't remember what we said. But today, I'm talking to you, the Ashland Arrows, the graduating Arrows. And first of all, you all look great, too, as you come in here. Beautiful people. Here's what I'm going to do. In the next few minutes, if you listen carefully, I'm going to give you 4 quick ideas that I think you should remember. I remember them and repeat them to myself often, and even the older people that are sitting up here in the stands, maybe they should remember them. Are you ready for this? I want you to be successful. I want you to have the best life possible ahead of you. Here we go. Number 1, today, make a commitment to yourself to start painting with your words the future you want to become, the future life you want to live. People don't realize it, but our words have power. The power to create and the power to tear down, the power to build and the power to destroy. And if you want to know what you're going to be like a few years from now or 10 years from now or 20 years from now, you start paying attention to the words that you speak about yourself. Some of these will be audible words because you may be one of these folks like me that occasionally talk to yourself, but a lot of them are going to be the internal words. You make sure those words that you speak about your abilities and about your future Call out your strengths and what you want to become, not dwell on your past and curse your future by saying you can't do it, okay? So pay close attention to the words you speak. Number 2, the second thing you need to keep in mind, I've shared this with our superintendent on day 1 he became superintendent. Do not live your life in fear. No other emotion will keep you from becoming who God wants you to be more so than living your life in fear. Do you know how many people never do the thing they were supposed to do because they're afraid that they might fail or they might lose something or they might get a bad word on social media against them for not doing what they should do, what they know God is calling them to do? Let me tell you, Melanie and Matt Miller, we believe God created every one of you, and we believe He has a plan for your life, and we believe only you can fill it. And He's endowed you with the skills and talents to do it. You don't need to be afraid. Do not live your life in fear. Be confident and move forward. Paint with your words the life you want to experience and the you want to become. Number 3, travel lightly. Travel lightly. You know, you're only probably 17, 18, or 19 as you sit here this morning. And yet, even now, you have baggage. You have things that didn't turn out the way you thought they should. You've had people that have hurt you with their words or actions. You've had your own disappointments where you didn't stack up in the way that you hoped you would. And you're carrying that with you even as you sit here today at your graduation. Make a commitment right now. I am going to travel light. What happened yesterday is done. Keep my eyes on the goal. I'm moving forward. Why would you go through life carrying all of that agitating, frustrating disappointment and those baggages and those pieces of luggage, those heavy, unbearable pieces of luggage, and expect to have a bright future? Set it down today. Be quick to forgive in your life, not only others, but yourself. And finally, here's number 4. Pay close attention to the people you allow into your life and you surround yourself with. Let me tell you, that maybe more than any other factor is going to contribute to whether or not you have the life you're hoping to live out ahead. That comes to both choosing a spouse or a mate if you do that, or choosing the workplace culture you're in, or choosing the life you're ready to create. Make sure you're careful about the people you surround yourself with. I'll close with this real quick. I don't know if any of you have seen, I just saw it on social media. Someone put it up and I hadn't heard it for years. Have you ever heard of the crab mentality? Do you know that if you put a single crab in a little pail or in a bucket, that crab, with its physical abilities and its capabilities, can claw its way out of that bucket and go free? And it will do it. It'll do it every time. But do you know that when you put that crab in a bucket with 4 or 5 other crabs, they all will end up dying there? Because every time one starts to make an advancement up the side of the pail to go free, to pursue its dreams, what happens? All the rest of them pinch it and pull it down. And so no one escapes and no one fulfills their potential. You make sure you don't allow a bunch of crabs in your life. They keep pulling you down, keep pinching you, and holding you back, all right? Maybe that'll be the only thing you ever remember is the crab story. Just remember, keep out the crabs, all right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is my encouraging word for you this morning. I hope you never forget it. And as you go forward, you're going to do a lot of special and unique things in unique places. You'll go off to wonderful schools, I'm sure. Some of you will start wonderful careers. But I want you to remember, you came from one of Ohio's best hometowns. And we only produce for the world the finest. And my expectation is you won't disappoint us. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you, Mayor Miller. We appreciate your being a part of our ceremony this morning. And we appreciate the work Lily McNamara and her fellow officers have done on behalf of the class of 2026. As president, Lily was instrumental in coordinating the senior sunrise and senior sunset photos, as well as the senior social. It is my great pleasure to introduce senior class president, Lily McNamara.
Good morning, class of 2026. I'm glad to see we all made it to graduation in one piece. And after today, we'll part ways, leave Ashland High School, and say goodbye to our classmates and teachers. At my final days here at Ashland High School, I can see an overwhelming amount of different emotions. Some are excited to be closing up their chapter here at AHS. Some are sad to see themselves go separate ways from their friends. And some just want to go home and get back in bed. No matter what emotion you're feeling, I want you to leave here knowing that you have made an impact on someone these past 4 years. Sharing notes to help study for a test, encouraging words used to inspire the arts, celebrating a new personal record, even every smile or wave in the hallway, you have helped someone out in more ways than you know. Whatever trail your path winds down, I propose a final challenge to you all. Never stop talking. Make those new friends, cheer on your teammates, sing vibrant songs. But most importantly, lift each other up, because God knows we all need it. Whether you've stayed at AHS the past 4 years, or decided to embark on an adventure at a local career center, know that you've made your mark in Ashland. As we finish up this chapter in our lives, and all head out down our separate paths, I'll leave you with one quote. As the great Drewski once said, wrap it up. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Ashland High School Principal, Mr. Josh Packard.
Well done, Lily. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen in class of 2026. Could we first have a round of applause for our band and Mr. Crawl in the back for fantastic music as we entered? I'd like to take a moment to thank the people who make today look easy for the rest of us. Thank you to Randy Heller, Rachel Britton, Tom Pellegrino, Kim Hyde, Dave Kitchen, and our other members of the custodial staff who helped with our setup this morning. Thank you to Mr. McNall, Mr. Bunt, and Mr. Boyd for our live stream and technology going on right now. Thank you to our secretarial staff of Mrs. Greshner, Mrs. Green, Mrs. McNamara, and Mrs. Deppen and Mrs. Vipperman for organizing programs and diplomas. Thank you to our high school administrative team of Mrs. Bartlett, Mr. Goings, and Mr. Walter for their help with the organization of the day. And special thanks to our senior class advisors, Mr. Wasowski and Mrs. Fisher, who work hard all year to keep our graduates informed of senior events and make this as special as possible for them. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you. It is my pleasure to take a few moments to celebrate the impressive accomplishments of the class of 2026 with you. Guests, if you will turn your attention to our program, you'll see that our seniors have done a tremendous job in working hard to earn scholarships to further their education. The scholarships listed on the pages of your program are worth approximately $2 million in total. Seniors, if you have earned a scholarship, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. At this time, we would like to recognize members of the graduating class who have earned Latin honors. Latin honors are a traditional way to recognize students who have demonstrated a high level of academic success throughout their high school career. Each level has a Latin meaning that reflects the distinction earned. Cum laude means with honor. At Ashland High School, students earn this recognition by achieving a weighted cumulative GPA of 3.5 to 3.749, and they are wearing the white stole. Will all students graduating cum laude please stand? Magna cum laude means with great honor. At Ashland High School, students earn this recognition by achieving a weighted cumulative GPA of 3.75 to 4.099, and they are wearing the gray stole. If you are graduating magna cum laude, would you please stand? Thank you. Summa cum laude means with highest honor. At Ashland High School, students earn this recognition by achieving a weighted cumulative GPA of 4.1 and above, and they are wearing the orange stole. Will all students graduating summa cum laude please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Congratulations to each of these students. These honors represent years of effort, discipline, perseverance, and commitment to learning. We are proud to recognize your academic accomplishments today. You'll notice that a number of our students are wearing a white cord, signifying that through rigorous courses, a high GPA, and test scores, as well as other pathways set forth by the state of Ohio, they have earned an honors diploma. There are several pathways to an honors diploma. Students could follow an academic pathway, a career technical pathway, a STEM pathway, an arts pathway, or a social science and civics pathway. Seniors, if you have earned an honors diploma, please stand and be recognized. Many of our seniors have also earned an honors cord through their service and commitment to academics, as well as different student organizations during their time at Ashland High School. These cords and societies they represent are listed on the back of your program. These groups include National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, French Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, National FFA membership, Art Honor Society, Career Technical Honors, and Tri-M Music Honor Society. These students have placed an emphasis not just on academic rigor, but also on service to their school and community. Seniors, if you're wearing an honors cord as a member of one of these groups, please stand. The medals worn by our graduates signify that they are four-year scholars or four-year scholar athletes at Ashland High School. They have earned their medals by winning an end-of-the-year scholar award based on their GPA each of their 4 years of high school. If you're a four-year scholar or scholar athlete, please stand and be recognized. Many of our students attend our Career Center and go on to tremendous success in their respective programs. Each year, the Career Center recognizes one student in each area that has been outstanding in terms of their work ethic, skills, and overall achievements through their careers. Will the following students please stand and be recognized for their outstanding achievements in these areas, and we'll give them each a round of applause individually. In criminal justice, Xavier Garish. And in cybersecurity, Connor Bixler. I would also like to take a moment to recognize our Ashland High School seniors who were named department scholars during their time at Ashland High School. Please stand as your name is called. An audience, in this instance, we will have you hold your applause and we'll give them a round at the end. In art, Jay Hutchins. In English, Jacob Good. In math, Haley McNall. In media arts, Maverick Beasley. In band, Elliot Schenberger. In orchestra, Olivia Baez. In choir, Eva Early. In science, Jacob Good. In social studies, Haley McNall. In French, Lucas Christian. In Spanish, Ayla Harris. In exercise science, Amelia Hunt. In CBI, Milton Mejia Sanchez. In agriculture, Haley McNall. In family consumer science, Kayla Sheeman. And our Outstanding Individual Achievement Award to Luke Ryan. Congratulations, department scholars. Thank you. The next group of students has earned the President's Award for Educational Excellence by meeting strict national criteria regarding their GPA and standardized test scores on the ACT or SAT. Seniors, please stand if you have earned the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Thank you. We're very proud of our students who, while in high school, have added valuable trade or technical skills to their resume by attending our career centers. If you attended Ashland County Career Center, Pioneer Career Center, Wayne County Career Center, or took a career technical class at Ashland High School, please stand to be recognized. We are also very proud of our students who are continuing their education in college this fall. If you're planning to attend college next year, would you please stand and be recognized? Ashland High School, along with several off-campus partners, has an excellent College Credit Plus program that gives students the opportunity to earn college credit while still in high school, allowing them a smooth transition and a chance to save money later on. Seniors, if you have earned college credit while in high school, would you please stand and be recognized? The class of 2026 has set a record this year with 8 students who have gone through a rigorous college associate degree program and who have actually earned associate's degrees while completing their high school graduation requirements as well. These students have actually graduated from college before they graduated from high school. Please stand and be recognized for this outstanding accomplishment, and our audience will give them a round of applause at the end. Miley Baker, Sydney Bracken, Landon Dreibelbus, Josephine Foster, Adeline Helbert, Grant Colino, Trenton Summers, and Leo Ciarto. Congratulations. Ashland High School is very fortunate to have students who are committed to serving their communities. Each year, we send members of our junior and senior classes to Ashland Middle School, Taft, Reagan, and Edison to be positive role models for our younger students and to learn and apply the leadership skills in this class. The students who take the class give of their time because they want to make a difference in the lives of others. In addition, we have students who have dedicated 3 to 4 years of their school careers to our community service club and the projects such as our Winter Toy Drive and Caring and Sharing Drive, among others. If you're a senior member of our mentoring program or a 3-year member or 4-year member of our community service club, please stand and be recognized for your service. Each year we have a number of brave seniors who make the choice to put service to their country above all else. These young men and women put their lives on the line so that we can enjoy the freedom we have every day, and I'd like to recognize them by name. Seniors, please stand and remain standing, and audience, if you could hold your applause until the end, we'll give them a big round at that point. Wesley Burgett, United States Army National Guard. Lucas Christian, United States Navy Reserve Officers Training Corps. Titus Collins, United States Army. Sophia Doherty, United States Army. Skylar Dunlap, United States Army National Guard. Isla McFrederick, United States Air National Guard. Justin Pancake, United States Air National Guard. Evan Reinhardt, United States Navy. Noah Sobish, United States Army. Brenna Watman, United States Army National Guard. I would like anyone in our audience who has served to stand with them as we give you all a round of applause for your service. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our senior class speaker, Haley McNall. Let's give her a warm round of applause.
Three weeks ago, I went for a walk with my dog, Goldie. As I walked down our drive, I took in my surroundings as Goldie sniffed at the grass. My enjoyment of the walk was momentarily halted when my walking buddy stopped to sniff an unassuming pile of dirt. Then I noticed it, a perfectly round white puffball poking its head above the grass. A dandelion. I picked the flower and inspected it as we walked farther down the lane until we stopped in front of another dandelion. This one, yellow and bright. As I stared at these small flowers, I realized that our lives are like the dandelion plant, seeds, and flower head. You see, like the dandelion flower, we are supported by a network of people. From friends to family, teachers to coaches, and mentors to role models. Our success is held up by countless individual people, just like the dandelion flower is held up by its stem, leaves, and roots. When a dandelion seed leaves the flower, it goes wherever the wind takes it. I like to think that the seeds desire to land on the most fertile ground, but the reality is that they aren't in control of where they land. We have our own personal goals, but like the dandelion, we have little control over where we land. And yet, the dandelion can survive within sidewalk cracks, on rocky roads, and in sandy soils, reminding us that while we can't control where we land, we can persevere through trials and trust that we're ready to take on the challenge. If you look closely at the flower head, you'll see little indents where the seeds were, the mark that the seeds left on the plant. Like the dandelion seeds, we don't leave our support system, our plant, without a trace. While we received support from the plant, we also had an impact on the plant. Someone remembers the impact you had on their life, and you will always be connected to this community, this dandelion, no matter how far you fly. And that was my dandelion discovery. What I didn't tell you is that I only take a walk down our lane when I need some help thinking through a problem. Minutes prior to my dandelion discovery, I prayed, Lord, help me find peace in this moment and stage of life, and give me the words to say at graduation. Just minutes after, I found those dandelions and realized the answer to my prayer. Class of 2026, like dandelions, we are supported by our community. We'll leave our mark on those around us and can find strength, peace, hope, love, and purpose wherever the winds and storms of life take us, because we are loved by God. Class of 2026, whether or not you share my specific beliefs or hold similar ones, know this. I have faith that you can and will step into this next chapter with confidence, determination, and purpose, because I believe we have a good gardener to our dandelion, carefully tending to our needs and supporting our growth. Others might see us as weeds unfit for the garden, but he sees us as his creation, unique and loved amongst a sea of grasses. Class of 2026, as we go into this next chapter, remember not only our dandelion, but the gardener tending to our growth. Thank you.
Having met the requirements for the state of Ohio and the Ashland City Schools Board of Education for graduation, I present to you the class of 2026. Graduates of the Ashland High School class of 2026, please prepare for the presentation of diplomas. Mr. Packard, please begin the presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind everyone, please be considerate of all of our graduates. Our desire is that all names will be heard, so please refrain from cheering, clapping, or making any noise so every single name will be heard. Also, in order for friends and family to see their student graduate, please make sure you are seated while the graduate names are announced. Danica Kathleen Martin. Caitlin Nicole Aber. Zachariah Allen Brady Adkins. Rylan Jade Asian. Savannah Faye Ambers. Brady Charles Anderson. Olivia May Baez. Gabriel Reese Benjamin Baith. Finch Ruby Baker. Miley Jane Baker. Taliesin Berlin Banks. Michaela Rose Bauman. Gabriel Justice Knight Beachy. Maverick Beasley. Madison Marie Beatty. Nathan James Bernhard. Connor James Bixler. Megan Olivia Black. Zane Jonathan Blaisdell. Haley Grace Bond. Addison Jane Bonfiglio. Marley Delora Bouch. Michaela Jane Bowles. Ellie Irene Bowman. Talon Desmond Boyd. Sydney Ellen Bracken. Owen Randall Brannon. Brandon Stephen Briggs. Elise Elizabeth Britton. Lewis Harold Brown. Jacob Stephen Bryant. Miles Christopher Bunt. Wesley Reese Burgett. Braden Russell Burns. Ethan Michael Carey. Macy Paige Carnes. Nicholas Joseph Cartwright. Haley Ann Kassler. Keaton Miles Chambers. Lucas Russell Christian. Braylon Christopher Clever. Ava Lucille Klein. James Leland Kaufman. Wiley Lucas Cole. Titus Allen Collins. Maya Lynn Cool. Mackenzie Ann Cool. Cameron Lily Cox. Olivia Lynn Cox. Clara Grace Crum. Mark Jacob Siders. Kennedy Lynn Dice. Luis Enrique Diaz. Sophia Noel Doherty. Sequoia Day Drake. Landon Owen Lee Drivelbus. Skylar J. Dunlap. Deacon Mather Dupre. Eva May Early. Ryan James Eberling. Marin Tybal Ebert. Paxton Christopher Ediger. Spencer Allen Eicher. Reed Michael Emmons. Torrey David Evans. Jordan Markle Ferguson. Josephine Kelly Foster. Summer Ray Franks. Elise Christine Frazier. Xavier J. Garish. Skyla Rain Getz. Chloe Michelle Gingery. Lauren Raylan Goley. Olivia Faith Gonzalez. Jacob Gerald Good. Sarah Jean Graycheck. John Joseph Grady. Riley Phillip Gray. Daryl Lamont Francis Green. Joseph Timothy Grossenbacher. Landon Richard Gunder. Dallas Raymond Hall. Grace Morgan Hall. Michael Brian Hamilton Jr. Lucas William Harper. Ayla Ann Louise Harris. Michael Edward Harris. Rachel Marie Hassinger. Adeline May Helbert. Kaya Ashley Faith Hendershot. Brendan Andrew Henderson. Brian Hidalgo. Hayden Augustus Hitchcock. Madison Leanne Hoffman. Jaden Loki Hootman. Owen Anthony Hosfeld. Charles Rowan Hovey. Caden Leroy Howman. Hunter Allen Hubble. Amelia Faith Hunt. Carmen Erica Hutchison. Jay Hutchins. Dylan Francis Jarvis. Brandon Lee Alexander Gillay. Kelsey Autumn Kasser. Madeline Grace Camp. Mason George Keener. Taylor Marie Kerr. Leland Trey Kidd. Gavin Michael Kinney. Henry David Kinney. Jackson Forrest Wade Kinney. Wyatt Lee Kinney. Catherine Joelle Lisa Knapp. Grant Holbrook Colino. Kyle Spencer Kramer. Felicity Kayleen Krieger. Britton James Kubasek. Gunnar Ronald Lacey. Damian Eugene Lease. Madeline Cherise Little. Sophie Joy Little. Lily Lucia McNamara. Nicholas John Mangus. Drayston Darrell Martin. Sean Paul Massey. Brianne Rose Mateo. Rebecca Lynn Motz. Emily Marie May. Sunny Ray May. Blake Allen McCarty. Isla Maeve McFrederick. Landon Scott McGee. Michael William McKinney. Haley Ann McNall. Milton Alexander Mejia Sanchez. Charlene Paola Mejia Santos. Lila Marie Metzger. Danessa Lark Miller. Eleni Mariana Miller. Adam Eugene Moorhead. Constance Elaine Mosier. Mason Jean Mowry. Logan Daniel Nichols. Jaden Dawn Nyhard. Nathaniel Scott Oblinger. Carson William O'Brien. Harley James O'Brien. Katriana Michelle Obringer. Maxim Stephen Ecken. Jacob Stephen Packard. Genesis Alejandra Palma. Karen Daniela Palma Diaz. Justin Alexander Pancake. Maisie May Paramore. Jakin Michael Parker. Jack Ryan Parsons. Camry Elise Poland. Gavin George Postlethwaite. Emma Nicole Priest. Bronson Michael Pry. Isaiah Alexander Puckett. Cordova Lee Pianowski. Skylar Peyton Radiff. Elijah Corey Ramsdell. Trey William Reese. Braylon Sarah Reeves. Adam Lee Reynolds. Luke Christian Ryan. Evan Nicholas Reinhardt. Lexus Elizabeth Rice. Jaden Alexander Rogers. Taylor Louise Ross. Grady Lee Rosser. Audrey Paloma Malero Ruiz. Francesca Ella Rupsis. Marianne Alice Stake. Shashwath Aishwarya Shaktivel. Hunter Lee Sammons. Alyssa Brooks Sampson. Kayla Scout Sheeman. Ashley James Schmitz. Emma Hayden Schmitz. Catherine Rose Schultz. Kira Renee Seacrest. Lola Sexton Minnell. Elliot Buchanan Schenberger. Abigail Grace Schreiner. Alexandria Elizabeth Zigenthaler. Callie Nicole Simmons. Cooper James Smith. Jacob Christian Smith. Wyatt James Smith. Noah Jackson Sobish. Beckham David Spieldenner. Preston Aaron Eugene Sponsler. Lily Ann Stevens. Mateo Tiago Stevenson. Reese Elaine Stewart. Cadence Marie Stoll. Trenton James Summers. Brianna Rebecca Swain. Alexis Noel Tanner. Lila Grace Tasker. Frederick George Thomas. Casey James Thompson. Grace Ann Tobias. Bryce Thomas Underwood. Mackenzie Ray Van Dyne. Haley K. Wade. Zibing Wang. Ziyong Wang. Sadie Elizabeth Welch. Elvis Elijah Davis Wells. Brenna Rose Watman. Harper Dylan Winters. Lindsay Marie Witt. Samuel Timothy Wolf. Tanner Allen David Wolf. AJ Wayne Workman. Essential Delane Brown.
Members of the class of 2026, would you please stand and join us for the uniform tassel change? 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. I'm throwing mine. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join the class of 2026 for the Ashland High School alma mater and commencement recessional.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for being such a wonderful audience today. Your graduates have recessed down to our cafeteria. You're welcome to join them wherever you would like in the building or the courtyard for pictures. Thank you so much.